Welcome to the Muluka Academy. Myself Anil Kumar Skija. So today I will deliver a lecture on class 9th and chapter is quadrilaterals. Class 9th topic quadrilateral. So we have started this chapter yesterday and we have covered some concepts of the quadrilateral, type of quadrilateral, angle, some property of the quadrilateral, and we will continue with the same. So here we are given the question is, in the given figure ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AE and BE are the angle bisectors of angle A and B. So in first question what we are given, ABCD is a quadrilateral. ABCD is a quadrilateral where AE and BE are the angle bisectors of angle A and angle B. What we have to prove? To prove angle ABE is equal to half angle C plus angle D. So this we need to prove. This is half of it. Now we know that these are the angle bisectors. So it will be divided into two equal parts. Now we know that angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. Why? By angle sum property. So divide it by 2, divide by 2, we get angle A by 2, angle B by 2, angle C by 2, angle D by 2 is equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now we take the triangle, this triangle here, ABE. So let this be 1 in triangle ABE. What we have got? Angle A upon 2, or we can say BAE. Let this be 1, this be 2, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle ABE is equal to, if this is angle 1 and angle 2, then we can also substitute this for 1 and 2, angle A by 2 as 1 and angle B by 2 as angle 2. So this will be your half of angle A is angle 1, half of angle B is angle 2. So angle 1 plus angle 2 in this triangle AEB, this is AEB is equal to 180 degree. This is second. So from 1 and 2 we can get it, or we can say subtract 1 by 2, 1 minus 2. What will be there? These two cancels out. Okay. So this will be angle C by 2 plus angle D by 2 minus angle AEB is equal to 0, or we can say angle C plus angle D half is equal to angle AEB. So this is what we want to prove. Angle AEB, this is angle AEB. This is equal to half angle C plus angle D. So this we need to prove here. So this has been proved. So then next question is, second question is, Now second question in this is, we are given that we have already covered in your congruence of triangles, so we leave this. Then next is second question from here. In figure we are given these A, B, C and D. Then we have got the bisectors of angle B and angle D. That is, bisector of angle B meets CD produced at P. Let this be P here, and angle D. It moves AB. It meets AB produced at Q. Means these are two equal, and here this is the angle bisector of it. Okay. So here what we need to show here is angle P plus, to prove angle P plus angle Q equal to half of angle ABC plus angle ADC. So this will be the question. So इसको हम कैसे करते हैं, अगर हम देखते हैं तो इसमें हम दो ट्रायंगल्स ले सकते हैं. कौन कौन से दो ट्रायंगल है? एक तो ये लेंगे ADQ, इन ट्रायंगल ADQ. तो उसमें क्या होगा, ADQ में AD और Q, एंगल A प्लस हाफ एंगल D इज दिस, प्लस एंगल Q plus angle D by 2. Actually this is not full angle here, this is half of it, so we write it as angle D by 2. This is equal to 180 degree. And similar is the case with, we take the other triangle BCD, BCP. In triangle BCP we have angle B by 2, or we can say angle C plus angle B by 2 and angle P. This is equal to 180 degree. Now we add these two, add both 1 and 2, adding 1 and 2, 1 and 2, we get, so what do we get here? This will be angle A plus angle C plus angle P plus angle Q plus angle B by 2 plus angle D by 2 is equal to 360 degree. And this 360 we can write as sum of A, B, C and D, because by angle sum property of quadrilateral, sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. So for this we write angle A plus angle B, angle C plus angle D. Now we can check A and C can be cancelled out from both sides, and angle P plus angle Q will be equal to angle B minus angle B by 2. It will be angle B minus angle B by 2 plus angle C minus angle D minus angle D by 2. So this will be half, or we can say B by 2 plus angle D by 2, or we can say this is equal to, what is angle B? ABC, half of angle ABC plus angle D is ADC. So this will be the answer. So you can check that we have proved these two results. So these can be proved very easily. Then we move to the next question. So for that we will rub this part. The next question in this is, in a quadrilateral ABCD, angle B is equal to 90 degree. So we are given question third. A, B, C, D, angle B is 90 degree, and what else we are given? Angle C minus angle D is equal to 60 degree. Angle A minus angle C minus angle D is equal to 10 degree. Find angle A, angle C, angle D. So we have to find three angles. We are given certain relationship between the angles, that is angle C and D differ by 60 degree, and difference of angle A from the sum of A and C and D is 10 degree, and we have to find these three angles. So we know that by angle sum property, we have angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D is equal to 360 degree, and B is 90 degree. We take B to the other side. Angle A plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree minus angle B, which is 360 degree minus 90 degree. So angle A plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 270 degree. So this is there. Now we are given this relation A minus C minus D. We write it here. Angle A minus angle C minus angle D is equal to 10 degree. So add these two. Adding, what do we get? So these two will be cancelled. 2 angle A is equal to 280 degree, and angle A is equal to 280 degree upon 2. This cancels out with 140. So angle A is equal to 140 degree. So this angle is 140 degree. Now we know that this thing, we put the value of this equation in 1, put angle A is equal to 140 degree in 1, we get. So what do we get here? 140 degree minus angle C minus angle D is equal to 10 degree. Now this is 140 degree minus 10 degree is equal to angle C plus angle D. So angle C plus angle D is equal to 130 degree, and angle C minus angle D is 60 degree. Add these two, this will be double angle C will be equal to 190 degree, and angle C will be equal to 190 degree upon 2. This will be 9 2s are 18, 9 5s are 2 5s are 10, 2 9s are 18, and this is angle C is equal to 95 degree. Now we want to find angle D. So for this, put the value of angle C in this. Put C is equal to 95 degree in C plus D is equal to 130 degree. So this will be 95 degree plus angle D 130 degree. So C is your 95 degree. Now angle D will be equal to 130 degree minus 95 degree. So angle D is equal to 35 degree. So this will be the sum of all angles will be 360 degree, as we can check from here. So here we have seen that we have find all the angles A, C and D using the various data which we can substitute here for the calculations. Then next is then in quadrilateral we are given question 4th is in quadrilateral A, B, C, D. What we are given? A plus C is equal to 140 degree. And angle A is to angle C is equal to 1:3. Angle B is to angle D 5:6. Find angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. We have to find all the 4 angles. So what do we do in this case? As we know, first we will solve for A and C. We know that sum of 2 angles is given, then we are given with the ratio. So if we have got 2 angles A and C in the ratio 1:3, so let this be x, this be 3x. So A plus C will be equal to angle A plus angle C will be equal to x plus 3x is equal to A plus C is equal to 140. We are given. So 4x is equal to 140 degree. X is equal to 140 degree upon 4. So this will be 3 and this will be 5. 35. So x is equal to 35 and 3x will be equal to 105. Now what is the value for B plus D? We know that angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree and angle A plus C is equal to 140. So we put 140 degree for A and C, and angle B plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. Angle B plus angle D is equal to 360 degree minus 140 degree. So angle B plus angle D is equal to 220 degree. So this is equal to 220 degree. Now we are given the ratio of B and D is 5:6. So let this be 5y and this be 6y. So adding these two, this will be 5y plus 6y is equal to 220. 11y is equal to 220. Y is equal to 220 by 11. So this will be 20. Value of y is 20. Now we can find angle B and angle C. Angle B will be equal to 5y. This is equal to 5 into 20. This will be equal to 100 degree. And this will be equal to 6 into 20. This will be equal to 120 degree. So these are the angles which we want to find, that we have find. Then we move to the next part, but for that we will rub this part. Then next is, then we do certain properties of the parallelogram, and first of the property of the parallelogram is very easy, and we have already proved these types of things in the congruency of the triangles. The property is a diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. So first property of the parallelogram is, so yesterday we did definition of the parallelogram in which opposite sides are parallel. So what we have to do, a parallelogram a diagonal of parallelogram a diagonal of parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. So here what we have got, ABCD is a parallelogram. This is given, A, B, C, D is a parallelogram in which AB is parallel to DC and AD is parallel to BC. Now we draw a diagonal AC here, and what we have to prove? To prove fifth. So to prove ABC is, triangle ABC is congruent to CDA. Now we know that opposite sides AB is parallel to DC. So what will be there? Angle 1 will be equal to angle 2 and angle 3 will be equal to angle 4. So we can say that angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. These are alternate anterior angles. And AC is equal to AC. This is common to both. Now we have got two angles of one triangle, and one side of one triangle are equal to the two angles and one side of the other triangle. So then by SAS we can say that ABC, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA by ASA, two angles and one side. So this proves our property, that is a diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. So second property, or we can say question 6 is again one more property. In a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. In a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. So again we use the same criteria here, that is ABCD is a parallelogram where AB is parallel to DC, AC is parallel to BC, and what we can say from here, that is triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC. So we are referring to the same figure here because there is nothing difference in this, it is the same thing. Now this we have proved congruent by ASA rule. Now we can say that AB is equal to CDA. This is CDA. AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to DA. AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to DA. This is by CP CT, that is corresponding parts of parts of congruent triangles are equal. So this proves our condition property. So that is opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Then seventh question in this is, again we use the same criteria. In a parallelogram opposite angles are equal. Okay, in a parallelogram opposite angles are equal. So we take a parallelogram here ABCD, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that angle 1 plus angle 2 will be equal to 180 degree, and angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because co-interior angles. So for this we have got AD is parallel to CB, AD parallel to CB, and here for these two AB is parallel to CD, and co-interior angles sum is 180 डिग्री. सो इन दोनों का सम, जब ये लाइंस हमने पैरेलल ले ली, क्योंकि पैरेलल लाइंस में पैरेललोग्राम में क्या होता है, ऑपोजिट साइड्स आर पैरेलल. दिस वी हैव बाय द डेफिनेशन ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम. सो 1 और 2 का सम भी 180 होगा और 2 और 3 का सम भी 180 होगा. इन दोनों को इक्वेट कर दो, क्या हो जाएगा, एंगल 1 प्लस एंगल 2 इज इक्वल टू एंगल 2 प्लस एंगल 3. ये कट जाएगा, एंगल 1 इज इक्वल टू एंगल 3. दैट इज ये ऑपोजिट एंगल्स है, ये दोनों इक्वल होंगे. सिमिलरली, सो दैट इज ऑपोजिट एंगल्स आर इक्वल. सो सिमिलरली उसी तरह से हम अदर पेयर की कर सकते हैं. एंगल 2 इज इक्वल टू एंगल 4. सो दिस वी हैव प्रूव्ड. यही हमने प्रूव करना था, इसने ये प्रूव हो गया. इसमें दैट इज ऑपोजिट एंगल्स आर इक्वल. देन नेक्स्ट है द डायगोनल्स ऑफ ए पैरेललोग्राम बाइसेक्ट ईच अदर. सो उसके लिए अब इसको रब करते हैं पहले. सो नेक्स्ट क्या है इसमें, डायगोनल्स ऑफ ए पैरेललोग्राम बाइसेक्ट ईच अदर. 8th में क्या है, द डायगोनल्स ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम बाइसेक्ट ईच अदर. सो इसमें हमें एक पैरेललोग्राम दिया गया है ABCD. तो हमने क्या प्रूव करना है, अगर AC और BC O पे कट करते तो हमने प्रूव करना है, टू प्रूव AO इज इक्वल टू CO, BO इज इक्वल टू DO. ये हमने प्रूव करना है यहाँ पे. ठीक है, तो इसमें क्या है, हम ये दोनों ट्रायंगल ले सकते हैं, AOD इन ट्रायंगल AOD एंड ट्रायंगल COB, triangle BOC, or we can say COB is okay. So what is there, angle O is equal to angle O, angle O is equal to angle O, vertically opposite angles. Then this angle is equal to this angle, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Then AD is equal to BC. This we have already proved, opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. तो अब क्या हो गया, दो एंगल हो गए, एक साइड होगी, तो हम क्या कह सकते हैं, ASA से एंगल AOD is congruent to angle triangle COB by ASA rule. तो अब हम क्या कह सकते हैं, AO OC के बराबर है और OD BO के बराबर है बाय CP CT, hence proved. So ये हमने प्रूव करना था. So this we have seen that these properties are very easy to follow and very easy to understand. So if you go through all these parts carefully, you will have no problem in solving the questions based upon this. So I think you must have followed what we did today. So do these questions, practice these questions time and again, so that you should not get any problem out of it. So I think you will be able to score much and more marks in your exams. So thank you very much.